What's up, everybody? This is Brandon with BW9 Films here doing another Adrien Broner breakdown video. One of my previous videos is the weakness of Adrien Broner, and I wanted to talk about his skills here once again. Just because I really like this kid's fighting style, so I like to study and dissect it and take a closer look at him. The reason why I'm taking a look at this fight here is because I see a lot of people online, on Twitter, on some boxing forums, and YouTube comments. They're trying to say that Broner struggled with Paulie Malignaggi, and that couldn't be any further from the truth. And in this breakdown, I'm going to explain to you why. First of all, what we have to do is curb our expectations of what Adrien Broner should be able to accomplish. For some reason, it seems that people thought that this should have been easy and that Broner should have gotten the knockout here in this fight. But if we apply some context to the fight, here's what we know. Adrien Broner was moving up from lightweight. He weighed 130 pounds 2 years ago. Now he's fighting at 147. 17 pounds difference in about 2 years. So his body hasn't had a great amount of time to acclimate to the weight. Therefore, his power is not going to be present at this higher weight class. Also, Paulie Malignaggi has a world-class chin. Paulie Malignaggi has one of the best chins in boxing. So knocking him out is just no easy feat. Furthermore, Paulie Malignaggi is a classy boxer. He's a world champion, former world champion. I can't recall whether or not he had a world title at 140 pounds or not, but he's welterweight champion, so he's a step up. It's not going to be easy, right? So think about those things when you're assessing Adrien Broner's performance in this fight. Now, what I take issue with is people saying that Adrien Broner struggled, or that Adrien Broner or one judge had the fight a split decision for Paulie Malignaggi, and that just comes from bad judging. Some people just don't know what they're looking like. Don't know what they're looking at. They don't know how to watch a fight. So that's why we're watching the fight here with the sound off. You gotta, in close fights or controversial fights, you really gotta watch fights with the sound off. I used to think that was so overrated. I never understood the point, but it really does provide you with a different perspective on the fight when you're not listening to the commentators in the crowd. You can see things just a little bit better. And I'm going to comment on some of the action here as soon as the round starts. I guess the reason why people are trying to say that Adrien Broner struggled is because a lot of people are enamored with activity. And the last time I checked the judges' criteria, activity and work rate isn't one of the aspects of a fight that is looked at. What I thought people judge on is ring generalship and clean and effective punching. And we obviously can let's just comment on what's going on here in the fight. Ring generalship. Obviously that's Adrien Broner. He's taking the center of the ring and he's walking Paulie Malignaggi down. Paulie Malignaggi is backing away from Adrien Broner's aggression. He's being walked down. I wouldn't say he's being controlled. Paulie Malignaggi's doing a good job as far as his footwork and dancing and moving around the ring. He's doing a good job, but I like the guy that's taking the center of the ring and dictating the aggression and pushing the pace, and I really think that's Adrien Broner here. Clean, effective punching. We'll start with Paulie Malignaggi. and you got to look closely. But Paulie Malignaggi's shots are getting picked off. They're getting picked off. Broner is using the Philly shell defense or the crossed arm defense, and a lot of these punches he is rolling off the top of his shoulders. He's catching on his gloves, and he's also catching on his elbows as well. So a lot of these shots are not landing. Let's just watch here for a second and see how many shots Broner's picking off. That was a 4-punch combination. Broner picked off every shot. That's 5. And look, Broner steps in, shoots a nice right hand that lands. 2 more shots picked off. Look, all of Paulie Malignaggi's work is being picked off. You know, and a lot of people are just in love with activity. And I'm not saying activity doesn't matter, but it doesn't matter as much as people make it out to be. I mean, yeah, he's outworking Broner. He's the more active fighter, but it doesn't matter if it's not good work. And it's not good work. Look at that. Picked off. And then Adrien Broner responds with some crisp, eye-catching punches that, he's snapping Paulie Malignaggi's head back here. Look. Paulie Malignaggi constantly backing away. Nice right hand there. He's getting pushed into the ropes. He's being bullied, Paulie is. Look, left hook, Paulie stumbles backwards. Paulie stumbles back again, stumbles back again. Now you're right. Who worked harder in that round? Paulie Malignaggi worked harder. But who worked smarter? Obviously it was Adrien Broner. So you got to know what you're looking at. Activity shouldn't matter that much in a fight. It should be about ring generalship. It should be about clean, effective footage. In closing, I just wanted to make this video as, you guys got to know what you're looking at and what you're watching. Saying Broner struggled and he escaped with a split decision is just irresponsible, to not call things how they actually went and how they seen it. Boxing fans you gotta do your best to be unbiased. You may not like the guy, but you gotta be fair to him, and you gotta know what you're looking at. Just because the guy's getting touched, doesn't mean punches are actually landing. There's a such thing as rolling punches. You can catch punches. You can parry punches. Catch them on your elbows. You can deflect punches. You gotta know what you're looking at. So hopefully some of you out there can take something from this video. This is just my opinion on things. If you have any questions or comments, I'm sure some of you will, just comment in the section below. Thanks for watching.